I'm so excited. I'm literally so happy to be filming right now. It's been a long time since I've been feeling really excited and motivated about YouTube and making content and everything like that. For some reason, I'm just so pumped and happy about it. Like, YouTube has been making me really happy, and I'm still trying to figure out my style and the types of videos I want to post, but I don't know, it's been making me really happy lately. Yeah, so there's that. Today I'm going to be doing my everyday makeup, which means that it's the makeup that I wear when I want to wear makeup, because I do not wear makeup every day. In fact, for the past month, I've worn makeup like maybe 4 times during the whole month. It was a hectic and stressful month for me. October was not it. Which really makes me sad because fall is my favorite time of the year. But do you really get to appreciate fall when you're in school and stressed and overwhelmed with work? No, I don't think so. This video is also going to be a chit chat, get ready with me. So if you don't like those kinds of videos, I'm sorry, but then again, why did you click on it? Anyways, I've decided that I'm going to be making at least one every month because they're videos I really enjoy watching, they're videos I enjoy making, and it's a video that I need to do for myself to get over my insecurity of talking and thinking that whatever I say is not important, it's not valuable, it's not interesting. Those are all kind of negative thoughts I have against my own self, and I need to work on that. So it's a good way to kill 2 birds with 1 stone type of thing. I'm gonna be applying some Glossier Mango Balm.com on my lips. This one smells like an actual vacation, so. Speaking of fall being my favorite season, what really makes me sad is that it's also the shortest season of the whole year, especially this year. Guys, it's already snowing outside. It is freezing. Like right now, we need our winter coats and our winter boots because it is that cold and that icy outside. It doesn't make me very happy because although I do like to be in the Christmas mood with the snow and everything, I still feel like the month of November should be reserved for fall. So winter has been coming a little too soon for me. Now that we're getting into winter, it's important for you to not forget about your sunscreen, your daily dose of sunscreen. We should be good people and we should be applying sunscreen daily, and we should be reapplying sunscreen. I'm not at that point yet. I'm really bad, but yeah, no, I'm not at that point where I'm good with reapplying sunscreen. I just do it once in the morning and then that's it. Not very good, but whatever. It's better than nothing, right? I apply a lot because you're supposed to apply the equivalent of 1 tablespoon or teaspoon of sunscreen on your face, something like that. Anyways, better safe than sorry. When in doubt, just put more on. I've written down like a couple of topics I want to talk about today, update you guys a little bit on my life, what's going on with school and my future and all things like that. And yeah, basically I'm just going to be telling you all that I have been thinking about lately, what's been going through my mind. The other day, my family and I were having dinner, and I don't know what we were talking about, but basically we were saying that my mom was super sensitive and she was always like taking jokes the wrong way and whatever. And then she shaded me and she said, well, I'm not a YouTuber. I don't express my feelings and emotions only to a camera. I was like, wow. She roasted me. She came for me. But I guess it's kind of true. I don't know why, but I like expressing my feelings to camera. What can I say? I'm a cusper, millennial / Gen Z. I don't know who I am. Kind of in a identity crisis, so that comment did not help. But yeah, it's weird. Like, even like my little cousins, they're more comfortable talking to a camera than real people in real life, and that's a reality. That's the reality of our generation. I think it can be a really good thing. I think it can be a bad thing, just like everything else in life. So yeah. So my mom telling me that I can only confine in a camera. Would you rather want me to just not confine at all? Just saying. I'm gonna be using my Hollywood Flawless filter by Charlotte Tilbury. This is kind of expensive, but it's also extremely worth it. It just gives you that little glow from within, that healthy little, is she sweaty or is she healthy? She kind of looks like both. Speaking of my future and identity and everything like that, existential crisis. A couple of months ago, I uploaded a video saying that I was getting ready for my first day of school, saying that it was my last semester of university. For those of you who don't know, because I know that some people are new coming to my channel, welcome, thank you for subscribing, thank you for watching. I go to a business school, so I study business administration and my major is in HR. I've never liked my school, like not the people and not the environment, it's just I've never liked the courses and how things are done there. That's what I don't like about my school. I don't like the format of the classes, I don't like the material presented, I don't vibe with it. That's what I'm trying to say. But this semester has hit me even harder. Like, my mental health has taken a step down. I'm probably at the lowest point I've ever been. I'm really working on it. I don't want you to like worry about me. I'm doing just fine. I'm getting all the help that I need, but I had never experienced such high stress levels. I had never experienced such high anxiety. Coming to the end of my degree and realizing that I had made the biggest mistake of staying there and studying that took a big toll on my morale, on my mental health, everything like that. Hi there, I'm just quickly popping in to tell you that the reason I'm talking about this is not because I want pity or I want people to feel bad for me. It's because I feel like everything you see on social media is always positive. Everything in the sense that everything is polished, everything is perfect. I want to show you that you may not know someone and they might be going through something, because we're all humans, we all have struggles. And yeah, it's a question of like sharing my happy moments but also sharing my bad ones. I just want to be as honest as possible, and I never want to be that person who portrays a happy life online but isn't in real life. That's all I'm saying. I think we have too much perfection online, and I'm just trying to be more real and honest with you. And if you are going through something similar, just so you know, you're not alone. I feel for you and we're in this together. I was mad at myself for choosing that path. I was like, how did I not realize that this was not for me? How did it take me so long realizing this was not for me? I was mad at myself for not doing more research before coming to this school and really like laying down all the options that were there for me. But I'm past that like whole state now. Now I'm like realizing that everything happens for a reason. Like, I met amazing people at that school and friends that I will have for life, and I love them so much, and I feel like I was meant to go to that school to realize that it was not made for me, and I probably would have had that regret of not going to that school and not choosing that path. I'm realizing that maybe if I don't want to work in the field that I'm studying, it's not a lost degree. Like, if anything, a business degree is always versatile. It's always a plus that you can bring to the table to any employers. So I still don't know what I'm going to be doing after college / uni. That is to be determined. But right now I don't want to think about it. I just want to be done and finished. I'm going to be using the tinted moisturizer from Laura Mercier. This is the regular one. I know they have an oil-free and a glowy version. This is the one in between. What I have been doing, because I just love my glow, is I do a little bit of a cocktail. So I put about this much on my hand. Then I take even more Hollywood Flawless, about this much. And then oily skins look away. I take a drop of squalane oil and I put it in here, and this will give me all the glow in the world, which is what I want. But going back to my last semester of school, my dumbass did not calculate her stuff properly. As it turns out, I have a few credits missing to graduate, which angers me, frustrates me. I am so mad, and that is something that could have been prevented if I had been more prepared, if I looked into it more, and if I made my research properly. So basically, because I will be done with my major classes this semester, I thought I was done entirely with my college degree, but as it turns out, I am not. I'm missing 2 classes, so I will have to take them next semester. They're not gonna be classes related to my major, so They can be any classes really. I still haven't really chosen what I want to do for those. I just want to take like super easy classes that I can be like done with quickly because your girl just wants to be done with school. Senioritis is at its peak for sure. I have so many friends going into their masters. They're applying for their masters right now, and I support them completely, and I think they are the truest MVPs out there because I could not do it. I don't even know how they are willing to go through 2 more years of what we're doing right now. Both of my parents have doctorate degrees, so like I don't even know how they did it, and I definitely admire them more now that I know what it takes to go through that level of education. My sister is also doing her master's, so I'm basically going to be the less educated one of the family, which I really don't care about because oh my god, I think I've hit my point of school that I can take. I just am sick of it. So next semester I will be working and I will also be in school. I'm gonna be doing both, and yeah, I'm gonna be making YouTube videos and everything's gonna be great. I'm really happy about it because the winter semester is always rougher on me because of the weather and how little sunlight you get. So now that this is on, we're gonna do a little bit of concealer. For concealers, I usually use 2. This one is the Too Faced multi-use sculpting concealer, and I also have the stretch concealer from Glossier. What I like to do usually is apply the smallest amount of this on like problematic areas. I've been getting a few breakouts, a few pimples, like your period pimples, like right here. And I do a tiny dot in the inner corner that I'm going to like drag out. Then after, what I do is I grab this Real Techniques, it's a setting brush, but I love to use this for concealer. Saw Katie Jane Hughes doing that, so obviously if Katie Jane Hughes does it, I'm gonna do it. Oh, there's a hair in my concealer. And I'm going to grab my stretch concealer, just a tiny little bit of this. What I like to do is work it like right there. Just bring it lower because it's a shade lighter and it's also dewier, so I feel like it really helps you mesh the 2 concealers together. Really like kind of lifts my eye up a little bit. I don't even know if that makes sense, but okay. And then after that is laid down, I really go into that inner corner with the fuller coverage concealer, and then I will bring it out. Can I be honest with you guys? Right now, I'm skipping school. So, like I said, my mental health has not been good. And something that really makes me feel better is literally skipping school to stay at home and do things that I like, or just to unwind, and sometimes I sleep. And the thing is, school is so stressful. I used to like start getting anxiety attacks at school, and getting them at school is the worst thing ever because you have the additional worry of people seeing you, and I hate that. I hate that so much. So it's weird because I used to like go at like my first class and then I would leave for my second class because I was so stressed and anxious. Yeah, now I just don't go anymore. For me, I've always been the kind of person that like, if I want to do good, I have to be present and I have to be there to ask questions and do the whole like active listening in order to get good grades. I am no longer that student. Senioritis is hitting so hard. Okay, now that I have this done, I'm gonna be taking my Sunkissed, well, this is the Nude Sticks Nudies Matte Olive Bronze Face in the shade Sunkissed. What I do is I grab that same concealer brush, just take a little bit, and I will work it on the apples of my cheeks. And I bring it pretty high. This to me is like a blush and a bronzer hybrid. It's so pretty. And of course on my nose. Now I'm going to take my butter bronzer and I'm going to lightly pat this at the extremity of my face. I follow Patrick Ta, the makeup artist, celebrity makeup artist. Oh my gosh, his new releases of makeup is so pretty, but I'm really trying not to spend any money. I'm trying to be more conscious about the money that I spend and the money that I earn, but I think his new makeup line is so pretty. His new blushes are gorgeous. And he's the one who applies makeup, like he stamps it in instead of like rubbing. I think it's so interesting. So I've been trying to do that instead of like the whole like, you know what I mean? I think you guys know what I mean. I'm using my Essence Satin Coral blush. And I like to put blush on my nose. I know that some people are like on the fence about it, but I love it. For highlighter, I'm using Hey Honey by Nude Sticks, my favorite. Do I have something on my finger? Yep. Look at that. I need to put on my glasses to see what I've done so far. Okay. Sometimes if I feel like I've gone down a little too low or it doesn't look like blended or anything, I just take my Real Techniques buffing brush and with the leftover like tinted moisturizer, just go over here and make sure everything is nice and cohesive. I like to transform my pimples into little freckles or beauty marks. I have learned that trick from Desi Perkins and I've been doing it ever since because it is so true. It makes your skin look so youthful and like, you know, like, no, I don't have a pimple. It's a beauty mark. Like everything looks just so natural. What I do is I take a small brush, a pointed small brush, and I have been using this. It's the Anastasia Dip Brow Gel in the shade Soft Brown. I'm saying the shade because usually I go for always the darkest shades, but this works really well and it's a lighter shade. What I like about this compared to like an eyeshadow, because I always used to use like eyeshadows to do this step, is this is waterproof and it lasts all day long. If you want to do faux freckles too, I highly recommend using that one because it will last all day. Require a little bit of concentration doing this. So. I'm curious to know, like, what do you guys think about all the new makeup releases, holiday collections, and everything like that? Personally, for me, there's so much makeup, I'm almost insensitive to it. Like there hasn't been like any releases that I've been excited for except for the new Patrick Ta blushes. There hasn't been anything that I was like, I want it. There's so much new makeup being released now. It's insane. It's so hard to keep up with. Personally, I used to love it back then when everything was much slower. Everything felt more special. One of my friends recommended to me the Instagram account, The Financial Diet. So I've been following it and it's really helped to like make me more money conscious. I've realized that I've worked so hard for my money and I used to be so naive when I would spend it and I would get myself so caught up in all those new makeup releases. The other day I decided to create an Excel sheet and I logged in every single makeup product that I already have and I looked at all the prices and everything and oh my god, like obviously I didn't spend all that money in one sitting, but still I spent so much money on makeup and so many of the things I already own I don't use, so why would I go get something new? I've really been into just being more conscious with my money and I encourage you to do the same because it's hard to make money in this world, in this economy, with everything going on, so we might as well just be smart when spending it. I know that sometimes, like especially for me, the only form of self-care that I knew was spending money on makeup or spending money on fast food. I just want to say it's been 10 days now that I haven't spent a single dollar, and that's huge for me because I used to eat out at least for one meal every single day. I haven't done that in 10 days and I haven't spent any money in 10 days like on makeup or skincare and everything like that. Fingers crossed and I will be able to maintain it because it's been making me really happy. Like it brings you like a new sense of self-satisfaction, like knowing that you can control yourself. Like I have the last word on whether I want to spend my money or not. So for now I'm just like rediscovering my makeup, like my cloud paints. I always forget that I have them and I don't use them and I love them so much. Look at that packaging. It's so pretty. I want to use them more. I've been rediscovering my nude sticks. my nude sticks. Anyways, I am blessed with so much right now, so why would I want to focus my energy on things I don't have when I do have so much? I also really want to travel more because when I went to Hawaii, like it made my heart so full inside, and I truly loved traveling. Like I forgot what it was like because I hadn't done it in so long. It's obviously harder to put money aside for something that is in a longer period of time, but trying to like create those goals for yourself is really helpful. Like if I tell myself, like for instance, I really want to go to New York this year, if I tell myself I'm putting aside money like $100 every single month for my New York trip, and then that's exciting because now I'm like doing research for New York and like places that I want to go, and I'm looking at menus and, you know, like trying to budget for this trip and how much it's gonna cost me. I'm using the CoverGirl brow pencil. I saw Raw Beauty Christy using it, and I decided to pick it up because I was running low on my other brow pencil, and I love it. It's a good one. I'm gonna show you how I do my fluffy brows. I used to use soap. I don't anymore. Okay, so basically I just start filling it like you would normally fill out your brows. What I do is I just darken my brows and add a little bit of a stronger tail at the end, and then I just brush it. Then I use my Anastasia Dip Brow Gel on my brows. Just be a little careful because it can be a little messy. Then I take the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel, and I take a lot of this, especially load it up in the front, right there. I put a good amount, and what I do is I use my finger, push those brows hair up, and that's how you get a fluffy brow. So much easier than using soap, in my opinion. And that's how I've been doing my brows. For my eyes, literally to do the simplest thing, I just use a little bit of bronzer, pop that into the crease, work that in. I don't really worry about making it perfect. Some days I'll do a brown eyeliner, some days I'll do a brown liner with eyeshadow, some days I'll do actual liquid liner, the days that I'm feeling crazy. But most days it's just mascara. Curl my lashes. Since I haven't spent Since I haven't spent money on fast food and eating outside, I've been making all my meals at home, and it's been so much fun. Been trying to eat healthier because eating out every single day is obviously not something sustainable. I think I've come to realize that because I don't know, something hit me one day and I was like, I won't be able to do that until like I'm old, you know. I need to learn how to cook. I need to learn how to enjoy eating cleaner and healthier and less flavorful foods, I guess. And it's been going great. I've been doing my grocery list every Sunday, going to the grocery store, buying my food, and then making it, and it's been really fun. I feel like I'm slowly like regaining control over myself. There's so many things I felt like I wasn't in control of anymore, mainly my eating habits and the way that I was spending money, and they're like really intertwined together. Like I started eating healthier because I didn't have enough money to keep going with that lifestyle, and then I realized that I can't keep going with that lifestyle if I want to grow as a happy, healthy human being. I'm gonna be using Glossier Lash Lick Mascara. Love that stuff. Oh, love that stuff so much. And yeah, just in general, I want to be a healthier human being. I really want to enjoy the process of it all. Working out, eating healthy, making meals for myself. I don't know if that's something you guys would want to see, but I was thinking of making like a series on my channel. I still don't know like how it's gonna go and what format it's gonna be, but I was thinking of making self-improvement diaries. Basically, lately I've been watching a lot of Michelle Choi's Living Alone diaries, and I love them so much. So I wanted to make more videos like vlog style of my life, but I've also been really enjoying the glow up diaries of Olivia something. I can't remember her name. Her videos are like, I'm at a loss for words. their videos are so artistic, well built, and so inspiring. So I wanted to maybe make like a combination of those two and call it the self-improvement diaries. If you guys would be interested in that, I could make that. I think that would be like really interesting. I don't know, I want to share with you like the struggles of learning, educating myself on being a healthier person and making mistakes along the way. Let me know what you think. Maybe I'm overthinking all of this. I've really been loving to use this mascara as well on top of lash lick. It's the Essence Get Big Lashes Volume Curl Mascara. I just do a small amount of this. And that's it. I just feel like it darkens them and makes them a little fuller. That's what I like. My eyebrows have fallen down. Much better. Now for my lips, I've been loving this Fenty Beauty Confetti lip gloss. Oops. Alright, so this is the finished everyday makeup. It's very dewy, it's very glowy, complements your skin, makes it look really plumped and hydrated. I use a lot of cream products because dry skin gal over here. I feel like I'm almost borderline too glowy. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please let me know in the comments below, and I will see you in the next one.